Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Man, this is frustrating. I don't know. It only happens during stream, so it's super hard to troubleshoot. I need to get some kind of logging or something so I can actually see what's going on. It worked so well for quite some time, and then all of a sudden it started doing it again. And it's not the same exact error either, because it does something different. Right now it's just locking up. Before it would like throw a bunch of crazy, it seems like it would mess up the displays really bad. Like it was a driver, video driver issue or something like that. But this time it's just starting to just lock, and that's it. It's driving me nuts. And I'm sure it's driving y'all nuts, and I apologize about that. But I'm glad you guys came back. What was I saying? I was talking about these particular hits here. I don't worry too much. This one I was a little bit worried about, or I am a little bit concerned about. I'm not gonna, I'll just get the wallet going and enough to get a receiving address, and then you know, not let it actually go out from my machine. And then of course I'll certainly remove the, you know, uninstall it once once it's over. So let me do that real quick here. I think it's this one. I know y'all can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just unzipping the wallet. And I'm gonna run it. I hate this. I hate doing that. See, that's a sacrifice that I make for the show. Installing this garbage on my machine. But I'm not going to let it get out to the internet. I just need to get a receiving address, and then I'll be done with it. So it's not going to like sync or anything like that. I'm going to stop it from doing that. Hopefully. Alright, so wow, it just opened right up. Okay, new wallet. I'm just walking through the steps of creating a new wallet real quick. Yeah, whenever I was doing the super fast research that I was doing, I realized after I was pretty much done, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to get a wallet receiving address. That's what I normally get, you know. I at least get that usually before I check out and, you know, say that we're going to be able to mine it. So, all right, so it's saying it is opening the wallet. I'm just waiting on it to open enough to get a receiving address. And it might take a while. Well, in the meantime, let's see if we can find an address. Does anybody know how to find? I mean, if we went to some type of a Explorer, we should be able to find an address, right? Donations welcome. Boom, there we go. Look at that. So see, I did not even need to get that wallet. See, just a little bit more research and we would have been good. All right, great. Copy that. We're gonna, yeah, I'm completely messing this up. I haven't even been filling out the information or anything. All right. I did do this part and it didn't save it because my machine locked up. We said it was Cryptonight Lite, I believe. None on CoinMarketCap, or yeah, CoinGecko. It's not on What to Mine for sure. The Bitcoin talk thread was right here. And this info here is just kind of good to have, all this grayed out stuff. You don't have to have it in order to mine it, but it's just good to have info. Announcement date was brand new coin. It's just a baby. Just a month old. Their website in progress, right? Remember, in development. So none. Wallet method, donation. Now if you were actually going to mine this coin yourself, of course you wouldn't use this address or a donation address. You would use your wallet address. So don't get that mixed up. Alright, so let's go to here. And we kind of have to make a choice. There is one miner over here, and these other ones do exist. I don't remember. I think I went to this one and it seemed something wrong with it. Maybe not though. And see here it's saying that HITC is Turtle version 2. That's okay. I mean we'll figure that out once we get to that point. Alright, so that's cool. So we can use this pool. Never used it before, but whatever. Throw this in here. Port will probably start with 5555, 5555. For miners, we would probably use XMRig-AMD and XMRig-NVIDIA for NVIDIA. Probably won't get over to NVIDIA. This is Cryptonight, so we probably would stick. We would be better off sticking with AMD hardware. And for this, what we can do is, let me show you the rig that we're going to use for this exercise. Yeah, I need to do that, CryptoZ. I need to set up a Windows, like just a crappy Windows virtual machine just for stuff like that. You know, it's just not. It's not real smart, you know, downloading these wallets and installing them from pretty much every shitcoin on the planet, you know. Not a good thing. So, all right. Let me. What do I need to do? Okay, so yeah, I showed you the hardware. So now let's go to HiveOS, and we'll use HiveOS for this. Wow, that seems kind of high, doesn't it? 19K? Or no, that's a little lower than it was. I think I was hitting 20 something. Okay, sorry, it just caught my eye there whenever I saw that difference. So let's go ahead and create a wallet. I'm pretty sure that this coin isn't in HiveOS already, although I haven't looked for it, but yeah, see how it's not there. So we have to click create HITC, and then we're going to go and grab the wallet address again. I didn't copy it before I went over there. Normally I do. Copy that. Head over here, paste this plain text, make sure there's no spaces. Remember, we've had that before, but usually it was whenever we came off of a website, which we did this time actually. We went from a website to the spreadsheet and then to the wallet address here. Sometimes there'll be actually no, it's whenever we go from the Bitcoin talk thread, that's where it normally happens. So if you go from Bitcoin talk thread and you copy a donation address and you paste it into the spreadsheet and then you grab it from the spreadsheet and then paste it into here, sometimes there will be a random space in here. So you just want to kind of look through here and make sure that there's not. And then we'll go with HITC YouTube for the name, and then we'll go create. Then we're going to go flight sheets, HITC, select the wallet, select the pool. It's not in HiveOS, so clearly we're going to have to add our own pool in there. So we're going to do that. and let's see, so select pool, configure and miner, and then we're going to, we're using AMD, so we'll use XMRig-AMD. Probably my favorite Cryptonite miner on AMD. So we'll go set up miner config. The wallet and worker name, we got to be very careful here because this is where we can make a pretty big, a common mistake, I'll say. I don't know if it's going to accept this like this. We are going to have to kind of watch and see if we get authentication type errors. Usually if the pool doesn't accept this type of format, it'll just start rejecting, not rejecting shares. You won't even get authorized to, you know, to send shares to the pool. So, or to send work to the pool. So we'll just keep that in mind. All I did was I clicked on, or I put my mouse over the eye and then clicked on this right here, and that auto put it in there for me. Probably should default to only using the wallet parameter, but I don't know. It's the first thing that's on there, so you know, I just typically just click that. It's probably be a better best practice to just click wall, you know, and only have it like this initially. So let's do that this time, just for the heck of it. All right, so the pool URL, we got to go and grab that. And then we always paste as plain text, right? And for the password, let's use the worker name. I don't know. We'll see if that works. We don't really need threads or anything unless you were going to, you know, manage your intensities per GPU. In the old days, I say old days, just a few months ago, you would have to put information in here to dual thread, but now it's kind of like it's built into the miners themselves. Both XMRig and XMR Stack both dual thread for you. Which, if you wanted to learn more about that, I do have a video on it, and it's my second most popular video for some reason. So this is all about, it's 37 minutes long. I might have been drinking Fireball during that video, I don't know, but it's yeah, it's all about dual threading. So if you need to know how to do that, let me get back over here. Config override. We probably, what we learned, or what I learned, and we kind of proved it on the show probably last week, sometimes you don't even have to put anything in there. So we're going to try it without it and then see if we need to make a change. So this is super basic. I mean, there's hardly any information in here, but we're going to give it a shot. So we're going to give it a name, HITC underscore YouTube. That is the flight sheet name. Then we are going to go to, so it's created the flight sheet. So let's go to workers, and then this is the Scarif rig, the AMD rig, named after Star Wars planets. If you've been watching the channel, you know I'm a big fan of Star Wars, so I name all my rigs after Star Wars planets. So we're going to click on Rocket, which is our flight sheets, and then we're going to highlight or click on HITC, which is all it does is just filter it for you down to pick the correct flight sheet. So we're going to click that and then click apply. So now it's going to apply the flight sheet to the rig, and it is this rig, so you'll be able to kind of probably see a little bit about what's going on back there. I do like to go ahead and throw a restart, so I'm going to do that. And remember, XMRig, it's got to do the whole compiling for each GPU and stuff, so it does take a little while to restart. But you'll be able to watch it back here, I think. That was definitely, I mean, that's definitely the right rig, so it should restart. I don't know. Should have already done it, but you know what it's probably doing? It's probably because I assigned the flight sheet before I restarted it, so it's probably doing the compiling. We can kind of see that right here, I guess. Yeah, see, GPU 0 compiling. I can get you a little bit better display of that by doing the remote access, as long as it doesn't finish, and it looks like it did. Yeah, it's restarting. So this is not going to work. The remote Hive shell is not going to work. So what is going on, everybody? All 4 of y'all. Had y'all kind of hang out a little bit. I'm glad y'all stuck around. I do plan on building a new streaming machine soon. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me through this horrible problem that I have that I can't really troubleshoot because it only happens during streams. It's completely random. I hate it. I thought I had it nailed because, man, we went for, I want to say we went for about 2 weeks without a lockup. And then all of a sudden it just started again. I don't know. And it's not overheating or anything like it was before. Before it was definitely overheating, but that was a totally different symptom. On my end, it would look totally different. Right now, the only thing that's happening is it just locks up, and that's it. The displays are still up there. So sometimes, if it takes me a while to come back, sometimes I don't even know it's locked up because everything is still here. And if I'm just sitting here talking, then I don't even know that it's locked up until I go to try to move my mouse and it doesn't move. So super frustrating. But I will build a new stream machine soon, so we will be good to go, hopefully. What's this thing doing? Not quite up yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'll probably live any computer build rig or anything that I do. I'll probably live stream it for sure, or at least record it and then do a video on it. I'm a little bit thrifty though. I mean, I don't know. I don't go like completely all out. I probably should, because you know I haven't like pretty much my whole life. I've always bought, you know, the middle of the line stuff and never really like the top end stuff. So. Except for whenever it comes to my rigs, because at the time that I built them, which I haven't built one lately because of, you know, how the market is and stuff, so I haven't really like invested. Probably should be because the prices and stuff, but just kind of slowed down on everything. But yeah, I bought pretty good stuff for them, for the rigs, pretty decent GPUs and stuff. So what is this thing doing? Alright, so we are getting rejected share, invalid result. Alright, now, that is troubleshooting that we have to do. Let me show you what we're getting here. We're probably going to get, we might get banned from the pool. Hopefully we don't. I want to show you on this, on the Hive shell if I can. I want to show you what we're getting, the results that we're getting. Brandon's not live, right? Alright, so see right here, we're getting rejected. Rejected share, invalid result. So the first thing I would look at in this case would be the miner options. And yes, shoot, I let it go too long, guys. We got banned. Our IP's banned. So we would have to pick a different pool, but we're probably going to end up with the same issue. So we need to look at. We run into this a lot with these Cryptonight algorithm coins. So we have to look at our configuration. So let's go back over here, and we're going to go to our flight sheets, and we're going to go and look at the one that we just created for HITC, HITC I guess, and then we are going to go to setup miner config. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be the algo that we have to specify, and maybe the variant. So what we can do is we can go to, I've got it bookmarked here, the different variants. And remember, it said Turtle was the actual Turtle V2, I think that's what it said. But the thing is that, yeah, so like you would have to know, we would have to do some research on this, because we're at this point we're kind of trusting the pool, right? Or not the pool, but mining pool stats. It says Cryptonite Lite, yeah, and the pool says Turtle V2. So I think that this is Turtle V2, I believe, is Pico. I think we'd have to really, this might take some digging to figure this out, but let's try. And we got banned, so that's not good. Let's try. What can we do here? So we will go there and put a variant in there as well, just to see. But like I said, we're going to have to switch pools. So there's not very many of them. so we have to get this right pretty quick if this is going to work. Let's go back to the website here. I think we're going to have to change the variant to Turtle. And I don't know. Put something in the chat here if y'all are familiar with this and know what I should put for the info that we're looking at here. I think this is TRTL. And then this might be what I copied. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. But we also have to go and get another pool. So let's go do that. This one has an API error. I don't think this one worked at all, because I did click on this one earlier. Yeah, see, it's like blank. Doesn't have any info. So that's not good. Alright, let's see if this one's got something. Ugh, I hate that. Yeah, see, this one says Turtle Lite for the algorithm, but they don't tell you exactly what it should look like. Let's see if we can do a config down here and see if it can it'll throw us what should be in the miner options and stuff. Let's see if we can figure this out before we get banned from every pool. Oh, he was live? Oh. Yeah, I'm probably, CryptoZ, I'm probably going to get a pretty decent machine, because I'll be honest with you, this machine that I'm on right now, you said yours was 5 years old. I think I've got you beat by 3 years. I think that this machine is about 8 years old. It's brutally old. But at the time, whenever I built it, it was pretty beefy, except for the video card. And I think that might be part of my problem, is I'm using a super old video card. And I'm trying to do a lot with it. I've got it displaying to a 60-inch LED and then a little monitor over here. And, you know, that's like split off of the video card. And then, yeah, I think it's just, I'm probably just pushing it way too hard for what its capabilities are. If you think of an 8-year-old computer, I mean, it's embarrassing to say that, but again, back to me being a little bit thrifty, you know. I don't need to be thrifty, but I am. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. Anyway, so let's see if we can get this thing to throw us a config here. So if we use AMD, XMRig-AMD, and we go see more, it does not show us. Yeah, see, it says variant 1, but that can't be right. We're probably gonna have to play around with this a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with it. Okay, so let's get the IP here for the pool, and then we're gonna remember 3590 for the port. So this is what we're going to use for our new port in our flight sheet. Man, this is brutal. Alright. Throw this in there. Okay. See, the config, the auto config says to use 1 for the variant, but I don't know. This over here is, this website here is for XMRig, so it's specifically saying to use TRTL. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, see, it's been a while since we've done this type of coin, or Cryptonite, so we're all rusty, see? Alright, so we'll do an update there. Go to workers and clean up the messages a little bit. It's still trying to run that. Still trying to run the Hive shell because I started it as it was rebooting. So I would probably have to maybe log out of here and log back in order to get that back. So, or get it to stop trying to do it. But we'll see. All right. What does it look like up here? That's not going to work. So it's got the change. It implemented the change, but that's it so far. These two Hive shells are trying to run. It's kind of funny. I need to do it again too. Yeah. Not starting yet. The new, yeah, I noticed that the new pool showed. We're not on that one. Yeah, it showed this right here, but that's, you got, it's almost subjective. I mean, it's however whoever put that into the website, you know, what they call it. I don't think, like, I would rather go with what XMRig would take than what, this is XMRig, right? Yeah. What it should take than what's in the pool, but yeah, you might be right. I mean, maybe I could try that. I mean, if that's the way that they have it set up. I don't know. Let's see where we're at over here. Well, this is fun. Doesn't look like it's working. See if we can get into it this way. Nope. Let me throw it a reboot. So what kind of news is out there? Does anybody use the Coinomi wallet? Have y'all seen that whole Coinomi wallet issue? With the supposedly sending the words, the seed words via plain text to Google for spell checking. Oh geez, man, I don't know. What little bit I saw about it, the one thing that struck me as a little bit odd is it seemed like the Coinomi Twitter, whoever owns that, was being quite less than professional in a lot of their communications with people that were pointing out this vulnerability or this problem. And apparently it's like 7 or 8 months old or something like that, that it's been going on that long, and they being the people that were complaining about it, finally just exposed it. Like, look, this is a problem, you know. And what I didn't like, I love the Coinomi wallet, but I did not like those devs talking, or whoever is running the Coinomi Twitter. Not very professional in my opinion, but you know, I only use Coinomi sometimes to mine to it. I don't have, you know, a lot in there or on it, and I don't restore from the seed words yet anyway. I've only set it up the one time, so I'm not too worried about that particular vulnerability, because it's got to do with, I believe you have to try to restore a wallet, and whenever you put in your seed words, that's whenever it actually sends it to Google for spell checking. Now, according to Google, they don't store that. It's not a searchable information or anything like that. But you never know. But yeah, what really caught me off guard or put me off of it was definitely the way that it looked like whoever was running the Twitter for Coinomi was just less than professional. So I did not like to see that, the way that they were talking to their customers, basically, which is not good. All right, so let's see what is going on now. I think it has restarted and everything. It doesn't even look like that miner is starting now. I might be a little bit too ahead here, too far ahead. Yeah, right on, CryptoZ. I agree. 800 Aeons. Yeah, I think I have something like 500 on there, and I probably should move it. But again, I don't. The way that the vulnerability appears is whenever you restore the wallet. Although you're right, you never know. You just never know what's going on, you know, in the background. So yeah, it's probably would be a good idea for me to get that off of there. So you're saying if it's Turtle 2, it can be a modified version of Turtle that needs a custom miner. I could see that, because what we're seeing here is super weird, because it's not even starting. The miner's not even starting like at all. Although that other one did start and it was going to work. Maybe we're not banned anymore. I think it only bans for like 10 minutes or something by default. So maybe we can try that again too. So let me go and change it to that. Change it back to the original pool and see if that changes our symptom at all. I like stuff like this. It's interesting to try to figure out, you know. It could be something as simple as this right here too, the password. I don't want to change it right now. If we start getting, if we have the same problem whenever I apply this, as far as the invalid, what was the error? It was invalid share. I don't even remember. Whatever the error was, if we get the same exact thing, I'll try to hop off the pool fast enough to where we don't get banned, and then I want to change this right here. But I don't want to change more than one thing. It's a bad troubleshooting step. You know, best practice is to only change one thing at a time, right? Because if I went in here and jacked with everything, then what fixed it, and then it works, then we don't know for sure what actually fixed it unless we roll back each one individually. So it's just easier to change one thing, see if it works. If it doesn't, change it back. If you have, you know, if you need to change it back, change it back. So that is good there. I think it should be applying that. It says rebooting, but that's already done. So I'll probably have to reapply that flight sheet because it was already on there, so I'll do that. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing that. What I just did. And I didn't reboot, so maybe I should try that too. So I did the flight sheet, and then I'll just do a reboot, see what's up with that. All four of y'all are being kind of quiet. CryptoZ's the only one talking. What is going on, everybody? Y'all are just watching me, watching this disaster. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Did y'all watch the RandomCoin videos? I thought they were pretty cool. Got a couple of comments on it, so I guess people liked it, but yeah, I'll try that. I'll try that next. I'll change the variant back to 1 because that's what that one pool said to use. But again, if you look at XMRig's config, you know, or their recommendation, or how their miner works, you know, it has TRTL as the variant. But we'll try a couple things. Let's see if this thing is back up here. Yeah, it's still booting up over there because I threw it a reboot as well. I'll try that. Yeah, that's a good test. Just doing the one variant parameter there. See what's going on with it. Yeah, this one it just takes a while to start up on Linux. This is probably one benefit that Windows has over Linux when it comes to mining Cryptonite algos. It's probably faster booting up and getting things up and running. Almost there. What did you, Sonia, what did you think about that, the use case scenario that I brought up? I've been thinking about that for a really long time. I think it's kind of cool. There was one guy that commented on it, said that he thought it, I guess he liked that use case. Because a lot of times, you know, people don't look enough into the projects to really figure out what they're trying to do, you know, and RandomCoin, that's all they're trying to do is assets. That's their main focus, you know. And I said that, I want to say, I said it in the first night where we were, yeah, I noticed that, CryptoZ. I don't know why it's like that, but I haven't had a chance to really mess with it either. But back to RandomCoin, you know, a lot of people don't look into the projects that much, and there are other projects, Ethereum and Bitcoin both, that have that same capability as far as assets goes, but it's not their primary focus, you know, and RandomCoin it is. So that's what kind of sets it apart, in my opinion. So this miner is not starting either. This is kind of a new problem though, because before we were able to at least get the miner going. All right. What's the CryptoZ? What's the recommendation on fixing my CPU load? for the Aeon. I don't know if it's always been like that. Yeah, I'd have to really dig into it. Yeah, so it is just not running. Flight sheets. Okay, try it like that. Should reboot. Yeah, it doesn't need any updates. It doesn't say it needs any updates, so I'm not worried about that. Are you talking about the Kessel rig? Yeah, it doesn't need updates. Oh, there. Look. now it's not so bad. So maybe that's why I didn't bother with it too much, is because sometimes it isn't as bad as it was. So but yeah, I had noticed that before. Alright, we are getting there. It's booting back up. That'd be cool if that worked. It's kind of confusing because, you know, this is right off of their website. But, you know what? That's a good point, CryptoZ, because we're not mining Turtle Coin, though. We're mining, although it says that, you know, that's the algo that we're using. But yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, probably shouldn't have never even went with that, because we're not using that. We're not mining actual turtle coin. So yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so now the miner's running, so that's good. At least we're getting past that part. It's doing the compiling, which takes forever. Yeah, I think that's a really good point, because in the notes over here it says specifically Turtle Coin. So, you know, clearly if you're not mining turtle coin, then you probably wouldn't worry about this particular line, right? But the variant ones don't really look like they should work either, but it is firing up. I hear it. So let's do a little refresh here. All right. This low ratio invalid shares. Uh-oh, rejected share. So we all right. So we still have a problem. Let's get off of it. Oh my gosh. Let's not get banned. What can we mine? What can we mine? Let's go CCX. All right. Hopefully that will, yeah. All right. So it's off of the pool now. All right. Good. I don't want to get banned because that was the other pool didn't work, or maybe because of the settings that we had in there, it wasn't working. So, all right. So what is the next step? Good grief! This is a nightmare. Let's go with. So the error is rejected share, invalid result. Maybe try. I don't think that that's going to work, but can't believe I just did that. Let's get that out of there. How's it doing that? I don't know. What do y'all think? You think that might work? So I'm not going to restart or anything like that. I'm just going to try to assign it again. This is fun, right? Whoops. It's not really doing anything from what I can tell. Although back here you see it does look like it was on. It was, now it's not. Yeah, something's wrong again. I think it just likes restarts. Okay, we'll try those next. Are we pretty much convinced that it is a that's where the problem lies, like down there in that miner options or whatever it's called for the, I'm used to simple mining OS, miner options, the config override? Are we pretty much convinced that, oh wait, I see something wrong right here. Stuff like that'll do. We'll make it run crazy. Yeah, I forgot the quotation mark there. So let's see if we can at least get the miner to start back up. We keep introducing little stupid problems like that for getting a quotation mark and stuff. That's not good. It's still starting up. Yeah, I agree, because it's invalid shares or invalid result. So that would typically mean like, hey, you're, you know, submitting bad data, and usually that has to do with the variant or the algo of the Cryptonite coin. At least that's what we've experienced in the past. So I think we're on the right track. Variant 1 was also missing that. Thought I fixed that. Oh, you know what? You're right, right here. And I've done this before. So that's what I did. You know what I did? Whenever I copied it and put it up there on the other line, I copied it from the wrong part. I should have went back one more, because I had to take a quotation mark out here and add it up here, right? So let's fix that real quick. See, you guys are helping finally. Well, CryptoZ's always help, but that's what this show's about. Y'all are supposed to like, hey, dummy, you left something out there. Stuff like that, if I was not doing a live stream, I would probably recognize it really quick. But whenever you've got a lot of things going on, it's a little bit challenge. It's a little bit of a challenge to notice little things like that whenever you know, in your mind you're just thinking, oh my gosh, I just want it to work, you know. So sometimes you overlook silly things like that. Let's get back out to workers, see if we got anything going on out here. It says no valid algorithm specified. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress. So see, now we've got a totally different symptom. Yeah, I think Sonia, I think that you only need quotation marks on the actual variable name, like variant or algo. I don't think you have to have it on the what the content or what the data is. Although I've seen it both ways, so you might be right. But we are getting a completely different symptom now, so so this is good. This is what we're getting now. No valid algorithm specified. So let's go and look at what our algorithm is. I don't remember exactly what we chose. I think I put in what the pool was saying to use, right? So let's head over here. So this is probably not right. So we're saying we should try maybe, what were y'all saying? Cryptonite Lite, maybe? Yeah, I think down here you're safe to just leave the number. I don't think you have to put quotes around that. And it's not referring to the variant, it was only referring to the actual algorithm. So, so let's try that. Alright, so it stopped the miner and it's restarting the miner here. Yeah, I'll look at that. I will look at the variant thing, but I think you can leave it like that. I don't think you have to have quotes around the number. But like I was saying, I've seen it both ways, so we'll have to check that out. Man, this is a lot of work for a coin that doesn't even have a website yet, right? All right. Rejected share, invalid result is what we're getting. All right. So we got to get this off of there so we don't get banned. So we got that fixed. Okay. So we got rejected share, invalid result. So it makes me think it's a algo, right? So what I want to try, because we got this far and we're on this new pool, we know that it's not turtle, which is what we tried originally, right? We were trying to put, well, I was trying to put TRTL down here. So let's go back to the XMRig config and try. Let's see, we use one Cryptonite Lite. You know what we might try actually? Did we try? We tried nothing down there too, right? And that didn't work. HITC. Cryptonite turtle. So let's try that. This is my friend's website here, ProfitBot Pro. He usually keeps things up to date, so let's try. Try it like that. We might try a dash in there too, but all right. Just assigning the flight sheet back to the rig because I got it off of it because it, you know, if you're submitting invalid shares, it's going to, or if you're getting invalid shares, the error that we were getting, it was going to ban our IP again. And since we have a working pool that we know it at least works because we're getting feedback from it, then I didn't want to get banned again. So that's why I popped it back on, popped the rig back on CCX, and then now I'm just reassigning that. We made the change to the flight sheet, and then I just reassigned it. Oh, and it did ban us. Wow, that was fast. So this is probably not going to work. Might have to go back to another pool, a different pool. Man, this is fun, right? This is what we do as miners, right? This is part of the fun. Not totally. Yeah, like their main pool here has it as Cryptonite Ultralight. So maybe we'll go here, we'll try this one next, even though it's got like 95% of the, or 96% of the hash rate. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Check this out. Wait on this thing to fire up. So if you have a miner or a monitor attached to the rig that you're trying to do this through HiveOS, and you get this indication, you have the display up here, right, on the primary monitor or on the actual display, and then you try to use this and you try to go to miner like I did right here. It'll say something like this. If you press Control D, it'll disconnect this one, I think is the way, or actually it connects to both of them. So we have accepted shares, guys. Awesome. So let's go and look at what our actual config ended up being that actually worked. Man, this was a long one here, guys. All right. So let's go over here. Got one GPU kind of going crazy with temperature. A restart usually fixes that, so I will go ahead and restart it. And then we'll go to the flight sheet and we will see what our config ended up being that actually worked. Okay, so it looks like Cryptonite _ turtle is the correct algo, and the variant 1 is the correct variant. So I have to give it to my friend Randy that created this website, because he definitely got us unstuck from a problem that we were having, because for some reason it dawned on me, I was like, you know what, I should go to ProfitBot Pro and see if he's got the algo listed in there, because he usually puts the right terminology, the right syntax in there for it. So so that's pretty cool. Where was it? Here, right here. So all I did was I copied, you know, I can zoom up on that a little bit here. So I just copied that, you know. So that's the actual correct algo name. And you can see how the ones next to it. So if we ever landed on Hospital Coin, I guess, yeah, Hospital Coin, then we would do, you know, Cryptonite HOSP is the correct algo name. And then if we were to land on Into Coin, which we have already, I believe, then it would be Cryptonite Lite V7. So clearly this is a good resource for that type of information as well, all the other stuff that he has. This site is specifically Cryptonite, algo coins. It's nothing else. That's all it is, Cryptonite. So super, super, super cool. You're asking, can you, Edward, I don't know if I'm not getting that name right. Edvard. Can you CPU mine with HiveOS? Yeah, it's based on the miner, the way I understand it. So if you used a miner that does CPU mining, right here in the list of miners, you'll see one that'll say CPU, like right here. So you could use those to mine with the CPU. Now clearly, you know, you would want a pretty high-end CPU, and these rigs don't have high-end CPUs. They all have the standard, you know, Celeron or what was it, Pentium. One of them has a Pentium, I believe. Actually, we can see that really super quick here. Yeah, this one's got a Pentium 4400. Dual core. So yeah, it's not really based on the OS here. It's not based on HiveOS. It's more based on the miner itself that you're actually running. So that is super cool, guys. Man, we got accepted shares and everything. Digging it. Still getting accepted shares. Yeah, I forgot I rebooted that thing. See what our temperatures are doing. See, we had that one GPU that was kind of going crazy, and if I looked over there, the fan was probably off. So I didn't look before I restarted it. The one, it was GPU 3 or 4 there, that showed 80 degrees or 84 degrees or whatever it was. So just simply restarting got that thing back up and running. So we are golden, man. We are good to go. We can go back to Profit.Pro. We got 90K on Turtle. So let's go and look at our profit here. Which one is it? Turtle Lite V2. I think that's the right one, right? So, what was it? 90. So it was 9,000. So bad with this math. I want to say that's 90K, right? But that can't be right because he's got. Yeah, it can't be 90K. I don't think that's going to be right. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, maybe it is right. Alright, so we go back down to... So it looks like 50... Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I did my math right. 54 cents a day with that rig. Not great. I mean, clearly if you were going to mine that particular coin, it would be for just accumulating. And that's it. Hoping that in the future it goes up, right? Hoping for that moonshot. Okay, I will reboot Kessel. That poor thing. It's at 3.68. It's not red or anything, but I'll reboot. We'll see what happens. I have not messed with overclock settings on that in a while, so I don't know if that would help straighten that out or not. Yeah, I got all 12 up and running right now. I had taken 2 of them offline because it's on a 115 15 amp, might be 20, no, it's 15 amp breaker, and whenever I'm mining, if I mine Ethash or something that consumes quite a bit more power, it always throws, it trips my, I've got a power strip that has a breaker in it, not a breaker, but a, what's that called? Whatever that thing's called. It's like a safety button, and so it trips that, and then I have to reset it. So whenever I'm mining something that consumes a lot more power, I'll take a couple of the GPUs out so that it doesn't keep tripping that thing. So is that CPU load on the machine itself? Is that what we're talking about? So it has nothing to do with the GPUs? Because I'm not, I'm kind of new with HiveOS, so that's what this means right here. So let's see, we are back up and running there. We're back up and running on Kessel as well. It's still high. Let me do a refresh here. Okay, so it's down to 2.24. Yeah, overload protection. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's weird though, because I think that power strip is actually failing because it didn't do that before. It recently started doing that. And I used to only have to take one GPU off if I'm mining Ethash, and now I have to take two to stop it from doing it. So it's probably just going bad. Okay, so if this number here, the load average is on the CPU itself, then I don't know how I could really adjust that or make it be lower. I mean, it's just, I mean, maybe I could try. I mean, it's the same exact motherboard. These two have the same exact motherboard and same memory and almost the same processor. Although this one, you know what? That's a good point. This one has the old Celeron 3930 in it. So this one, Scarif has the Pentium 4400. So maybe that's why. So it's just HiveOS is just tearing that Celeron apart, basically. All right, so good grief, man! It is 11:14. We've been going for a while, and see, isn't that so weird? We only went for a few minutes, and then it locked up, and then I rebooted, and now we've been going for 2 hours, right? Not quite 2 hours, but an hour and 13 minutes. So, yeah, that's crazy. And it's been solid, straight, good to go. I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm going to put this back on CCX. You know what? I'll tell you a funny story. Not a funny story, but something I found, or I noticed today, or I heard about today, is CCX. I don't know if y'all were watching the RandomCoin stuff. I had actually brought up in the RandomCoin streams at some point. I don't know which show it was on. I don't know which episode or whatever you want to call it. But I mentioned how, oh, it was Raven. Yeah, it was actually a part of the Raven project, and the roadmap was talking about, I don't know if it means this or not, but I think that it meant that you could have the same data on a mobile wallet as your desktop wallet. So it basically, you could have the same key, the same coins listed on both simultaneously, basically the same information. I don't know if that's what that part of their roadmap means, but it's funny that I said that in the stream, and then today I learned that CCX, Concealcoin, is coming out with a cloud-based. Now I know that sounds crazy for them because they're all about privacy and stuff, but I don't know how they're going to do it. But basically, they are going to have a cloud-based wallet, and allow so that your desktop wallet and your mobile wallet all talks to the same thing and gets the same information and shows you the same amount of coins and all that stuff. So it's kind of weird that I just mentioned that a few days ago, and then today boom, there it is, you know. So I don't think it's available yet, or they're doing maybe some testing and things like that, but it just ran across, I think it was on my Twitter feed actually, where I saw it. So kind of cool. I like seeing stuff like that, but again, you know, if you're, I don't know if it stores, no one could seal coin because how they are with privacy and all that. I would not imagine I would not imagine that the private keys would be out there on the cloud. I don't think that that's how they're doing it. I think that they're doing it a different way, because I don't think that they would go that route. I don't know them. I don't know the developers or anything like that, but I don't think that they would do that, because they're like all about privacy and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to accomplish that. So we're back on CCX over here. We can go back to Profitbot Pro and see what this should be making, because we're basically mining the same amount. Actually, it's a different algo though. So let's see here. What is it? Is it? Forgot what CCX is. Good grief. Cryptonite fast. All right, so 19K. I think that's right. So we'll go down through here and look for CCX. It's going to be at the bottom because I've got it sorted by an alphabetical order. So it's saying $1.05, about eight and a half a day. So not bad. Say not bad. Good grief, man. Do y'all remember what it was like whenever we were mining and getting like, I don't know, $10, $12 a day per rig and all that? Oh my gosh. I can't even believe it's like it is right now. You see $1 a day and you're like, yes. Nuts. Absolutely crazy. Hopefully those days will return. So I don't know, guys. I think that's going to be it. I have to get up and go to work in a few hours. So I think we are going to end this stream and call it a night. Yeah, I wasn't, Sonia, I'm not talking about cloud mining. If you're talking about what I was talking about, if you're referring to that, I'm talking about the actual wallet. I can actually show you. I think I've got it, kind of show you what I was talking about here. I think it's, well, I know it's conceal.network is their website. I don't know if they have a link maybe on it. Might have to go to my Twitter to actually find it. Let's see here. I clicked on wallet, but nothing happened. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's over here. No. So that worked. All right. Let me head over to my Twitter real quick and. Maybe I don't follow them. I know I saw it on here somewhere. Wasn't, oh, you know what? It was in an email. Hang on a second. Let's see if it's on my phone. What's up, Crypto Cruising? We are going through an incredibly long stream over some complete coin that's only been out for not even a month yet, and it gave us all kinds of problems, but it was fun. we were actually successfully mining it. It took us a while to figure out what was going on with it, though. Let me see here. All right, let me put this up here. I'll be right back, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to bring up my email so I can maybe find that website so I can show y'all what I was talking about with the cloud wallet thing. Yeah, we did fix the problems. Yeah, it gave us all kinds of problems, but the Cryptonite coins, because there's so many different variables and so many different versions and all that stuff, they tend to give us a little bit of trouble. But the coin was HITC, which was, I don't even know what that stands for, to be honest. Something about insurance trust something. Do y'all remember? Help Insurance Trust Consultant. And best I could tell, it has something to do. Okay, so yeah, I actually meant to talk about this because it's not. If you just read what they are, it's kind of neat. So it says. HITC is here to filter scams away as much as possible. Of course, we will need, but I mean, come on, the grammar is awful here. We will need community to help us by doing so. Once a project, platform, exchange signs up, we will verify the business. So it sounds like what they're trying to do is have projects sign up with them, and then they are going to validate whether or not it's a good project or not, whether it's an exchange or a coin or whatever. Kind of neat. I mean, I guess it's a good idea, but I don't know how they're going to work the funding part of it. But it says it's our insurance that the project is indeed a legit one. So they're saying that they're going to ensure the project is good. Okay. Of course, we will always get the smart ones trying to be legit and still scam. And for those, we have a policy that if the party hereby is verified, a fee will be placed. Once the fee is paid, we release the info related concerning the partner. From this moment, the community is free to act whether they invest, mine, or trade on the partner's platform. Hence, a scam still goes through, we will be notified by community. We will then investigate if it's indeed a scam. If this happens, we hold the fee and deploy this to the people that are affected by the scam. Okay, they say scam a lot. That kind of concerns me. But it says it's here to give a little bit of protection to ensure a good crypto experience. I mean, you know, maybe, guys. I don't know. They're too new to even really talk about. They only have 2 pages of Bitcoin Talk thread. There's only one, you know, non-newbie member in here that was actually talking about the project. So I don't know. Kind of interesting, but we'll see where it goes. I'm probably not going to keep up with it. So if y'all want to, you can. But yeah, that is my take on it. Let's see if this thing actually started this website. Hang on. Did it go to... I clicked on the link. Okay, so it was conceal.cloud. But this is not mining. Okay, this is wallet. Let me see if I probably already have a. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. Y'all can't see what I'm typing, can you? I haven't enabled like two-factor or anything like that yet. I don't think I ever even got signed in, to be honest. Probably didn't type the password right. This rig, Sonyaneer, this, because they're both behind me. One's down there and the other one's right here. And the hash rate, so the way this works is this right here is the 6 GPU NVIDIA rig. It's this one right here, Kessel. So that's this one. And it's currently mining Aeon. And the hash rate, total hash rate was what, 12 something? 1279, 1280. K-Souls, or 1.2 K-Souls. And then Scarif, which is the AMD rig, is this one down there, which you can't really see. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I have the lights, the fans off. The lights on, the fans off. Actually, the fans are off too, because it is. Those fans take like 80 watts or something like that, 100 watts. So I turn them off unless it starts running hot, which it doesn't. So they're just for show. These I leave on because of this board right here, so it kind of traps the heat in the top. So I need these fans to kind of blow it out the back, or blow it across the GPUs and keep them cool. So I mean, they don't, the GPUs don't run really cool. They're, you know, in the 60s, most of them. Maybe some 50s every now and then, but they're not bad. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Alright, so probably have the password wrong somehow here. I don't know if I ever got signed in. It's kind of weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't. That's right. They were supposed to send me an email, and I never got the email. That's right. So I haven't completed the sign-up process. But anyway, it has to do with a wallet. Let's see if they have. But again, it is only in. It's not even like released or anything like that. They've just announced it today, I believe. So I believe that maybe it's just broke, not working quite yet. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of cool. Yeah, see, it's in beta. So, because yeah, like I was saying, I talked about that the other day. How I wish that's one thing that I really think. Again, everything's going to lead to more adoption. But one thing is you can't expect people to have a computer with a wallet on it that's different than the wallet that's on their mobile phone, right? I mean, we're way past that with everything else. If you have email, typically the email that you have on your desktop PC, you have it on your mobile phone too, right? Usually. I mean, unless you just don't want to. You can have it on there if you want. So, yeah, I think that's just one more thing that can help, having the same information across multiple platforms like that. I think it will actually help. And I could sit here and talk all night about crypto and all this stuff, but I'm not. I have to go to sleep because I have to get up in like 5 hours. So this has been a super long stream. I'm going to let this thing rock like this. Yeah, looking good. I'm happy. Although CryptoZ is going to lose sleep over my load here on my CPU, but I think it's got to do with because it's an old Celeron. So that would be a good test though. Maybe I can pull the CPU out of this rig and put it in that rig, and or swap them and see if the numbers, the load changes, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so there's only 3 people in here. I think it's a good time to end it. This has gone on way too long for this coin, but it's fun anyway. Alright guys, let's see. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I'm with you, Crypto Cruising. The market is all over the place. I showed that a little bit earlier, where it's just kind of boring, you know. And this is pretty much it. Not too much going on at all, other than Binance still just killing it. I mean, they did pull back quite a bit. They went down into the 9s again, $9 over the past couple of days, but now it's just absolutely killing it. Killing it again. But not as much as ABBC coin. They're really killing it. Steam is killing it. Icon's killing it. RandomCoin, yay, what's up? I like RandomCoin, clearly. See the top 100 biggest losers. PundyX, Engine's had a hell of a couple of days too. Alright guys, that is it. I'm going to end the stream. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. I'm going to get it worked out eventually. Just stick with me. I mean, I come right back. It's not like I'm gone for a long time. Whenever my machine crashes, I do come back. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks CryptoZ for hanging out, man. Thanks for the help too. You know, the guidance in HiveOS and all that stuff. Really appreciated. You guys are awesome. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't, and all that stuff. And if you're watching this after the fact, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I like Bitcoin Diamond. They're not bad. Don't know too much about the project, but I do know that they show up sometimes on what to mine. Let's see, we're looking at. See, you're going to distract me. You're going to get 30 more minutes out of me. Let's see here. Yeah, you must like Bitcoin Diamond because you always get us to look at it and stuff. I do like it. It's not bad. Oh, you know what? Isn't that on A6 now? Maybe not. Nope, it's not. Alright, cool. It's way down there though. So my rig would actually be losing money. Well, maybe not. Let's alright, so let's go to over here, and we would be mining what's the algo? BCD, Bitcoin Diamond. I don't think I don't have a wallet or anything for it, or else I could go ahead and fire it up, but I don't know what my hash rate would be for that, so I don't know if it's actually this bad. It probably wouldn't be. So yeah, maybe I tell you what, tomorrow's Friday, Sonia. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm probably gonna just wing it anyway and do like a live, you know, random coin. Just remind me if you come in the stream tomorrow, remind me about this, and I'll go ahead. I might actually have a wallet, so, and even if I don't, I think, is it on Coinomi? We were just talking about Coinomi. Is it? Do you know if it's on there though? Let me see. Because if it is, then I could do it super quick. It does not appear to be on Coinomi. So now the next one would be, the next one we could try would be Zelcore. Is it on Zelcore? Do you know? Let me look. It's been around a while, right? Oh, come on. Add. Nope, it's not on there either. So I would have to go and get a wallet, or if you have a wallet, if you have a mining address, Sonia, send me the address in either Discord or you know, you could post it in here as well, or send me a message somehow. If you follow me on Twitter, you can DM me over there and send me your address, and I'll use your address to mine too. So that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, so that'll be kind of neat. We can do that. Just remind me, and we will do it tomorrow. But I will need an address if I can't find one. I could probably find one somewhere, but yeah, just let me know. All right, everybody, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping in and spending so long troubleshooting that particular issue. Man, that was brutal. Okay, all right, Sonia Near, I'll get Bitcoin Diamond address and stuff. But you'll have to remind me tomorrow, because we're gonna do a random coin, and then maybe we'll do that one after. We'll do Bitcoin Diamond afterwards or something. So, all right, guys, that is going to wrap it up. I've got to go to bed. I'm so exhausted. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9:30. I don't know if Brandon's going to be back and live tomorrow or not. I would assume not, but I know he has some family stuff going on, so we'll see. Maybe I'll DM him tomorrow and find out. All right, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. I appreciate it again. Smash the like and all that stuff, and comment and leave me a comment and all that stuff. I appreciate it. See you guys tomorrow. Talk to you later. Stay savage.